Luke Voit has been a mainstay on the Yankees roster since late 2018 and even won a home run title playing first base for the Yankees in 2020. So why did they try to trade him at the trade deadline? Well, the main reasons were the team needed to get more left-handed. They wanted to improve their defense. And with Luke Voit being frequently injured, the Yankees decided to acquire Anthony Rizzo. But now Anthony Rizzo is a free agent, and he might get pretty expensive. Luke Voit is still on the roster, but for the sake of this video, we're going to assume that the Yankees move him in the offseason. Here are 5 options the Yankees may consider for first base for the 2022 season. First on my list is Nathaniel Lowe of the Texas Rangers. He would need to be traded because he is not a free agent. In fact, he's under team control through 2026. He's not even eligible for arbitration until 2024. He might be a good fit, but he would be a tough get. Nathaniel Lowe is a former member of the Tampa Bay Rays. He had a solid season with the Texas Rangers in 2021, his first full season. His defense was not good, but at 26 years old, he might be a good bet to improve. He played in 157 games, so he could be pretty durable. He uses the entire field, so he's tough to shift. He smoked 18 home runs and drove in 72 runs, including 14 in the opening week of the season. As I mentioned, he's under team control for a few more years, though, so he would be expensive to trade for. But given his defensive woes, maybe the Yankees could coach him and make him better if the Rangers were willing to make a deal. Josh Bell is another guy that would need to be traded as he is still under contract. The Yankees, by the way, almost traded for him before the 2021 season, according to reports. He's a switch hitter with power, 37 home runs in 2019, 27 in 2021. He's a career .261 hitter, which doesn't blow you away, but it's about 50 points better than a few guys on the Yankees' current roster. He's another guy that can struggle defensively. In fact, he's had a negative defensive WAR in every season of his career. So if the Yankees are serious about improving their defense, Josh Bell is probably not their guy. He is a dangerous hitter, though. He's a switch hitter. He's durable. He's played in over 140 games in the last 4 full seasons and played in 57 of 60 games in 2020. He'll be just 29 years old in 2022.
The most famous baseball player of all time, Babe Ruth.
Look, I just put Freddie Freeman in here so that you guys wouldn't beat me up in the comments, but I don't see any way that he leaves the Braves. With the success that the Braves are having and the popularity of Freddie Freeman, it's pretty much a fait accompli that he's going to re-sign with Atlanta. If Freeman, for some reason, though, wanted to leave the Braves, he would be a great fit for the Yankees or pretty much any other team at first base. He's great on both sides of the ball. He turned in a 4.7 WAR in 2021. He hit 300 with 31 home runs and 83 RBIs. And he posted an impressive 393 on-base percentage. He is a little bit older. He just turned 32 years old, but I think he's going to still re-sign with the Braves. Don't think he's coming to New York. Anthony Rizzo would be my second choice to play first base for the Yankees in 2022. Look, he did a nice job in 49 games after coming over. 768 OPS, 249 average, not great. 8 home runs, 21 ribbies. Overall on the season, he had 22 home runs and 61 RBIs. Those numbers are solid, especially considering that he's one of the best defensive first basemen in all of baseball. But they don't really move the needle very much for the offense next season, especially since Rizzo will be 32 years old, and he's probably going to want a 4 or 5 year contract. I'd rather let somebody else pay for the decline. Otherwise, in 2 years, this guy's going to be hitting .235 with 15 home runs. You got to have more production than that out of first base. But he is great defensively. He's one of the best defensive first basemen in the game. But if the Yankees want to prove to fans that they're serious, it's time to be a little bit more aggressive. And that leads me to number 1.
If you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Reports out of Oakland say that the Athletics are going to trade Matt Olson. The Yankees must put forth the best offer, even if they have to overpay a little bit. I don't care if it's Luis Gil, Gleyber Torres, pretty much anybody not named Aaron Judge, Jason Dominguez, or Anthony Volpe would be up for discussion when negotiating with the A's for Matt Olson. The man is an absolute unit. 6'5", 225 pounds. As Brian Cashman said in the past, he is a big, hairy monster. In 2021, he posted a 5.8 wins above replacement, a 271 average, 35 doubles, 39 home runs, and 111 RBI. I think his average would come up at Yankee Stadium too, because Oakland's extensive foul territory usually leads to more foul outs than any other stadium. Olson also puts the bat on the ball. He struck out 113 times, which is a lot, but it's not 150 plus times like some of the Yankees hitters. Matt Olson is the man to get, and it's not even close. The Yankees must make this move if it's at all a possibility. There is a non-zero chance that the Yankees could decide to go with DJ LeMahieu as their everyday first baseman, especially if they're intent on keeping Gleyber Torres at second base, because second base is the natural position for DJ LeMahieu. He's been a utility guy for the last few years, but he does have some solid first base skills. Did have a down year in 2021, though we found out he was playing with a hernia, which he had surgery to correct immediately following the season.